What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, September 1st, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Don't forget to say rabbit, rabbit. It is the first of the month, and this September is wild, so just take the good luck while you got it and say that now. Say it when you first wake up, but go ahead and just say it whenever you see this video. Why not? If you forgot, put it out there. I feel like I need good luck, so I'm definitely going to be saying that. All right, well, finishing up that Venus yod, we're going to see that moon in Scorpio opposing Uranus. It's going to be sextile the sun early in the morning. A lot of depth, a lot of feeling going on here. Looking at the astrology, it is that sun at 9 degrees. So the sun is kind of creating some space with the square to Mars, which I think is releasing tension. It's off the quincunx to Jupiter. So, there is something about sort of our light here right now, being able to consciously kind of understand our reality without so much pressure on it, to kind of like see the change, to see the environment, to make, quick action. We don't feel so pressured. So there is a pressure release, and especially with Venus separating from Saturn now more, I feel like there's a pressure release valve, but it's almost like that's where the explosive energy is with the moon in Scorpio, is we can't run from the feelings, we can't run from the depth. It's going to be using that depth, using that black and white feeling that you're having right now to make whatever it is happen in your life. It's almost like if you're feeling stuck, or if you're feeling like there just has to be something, it's almost like instead of feeling so like pressured to do it, it's in a more harmonious way today. Like, okay, I see that things are not working in my favor. They're not going the way I want them to go. Like, I can change up my reality because I have this black and white feeling that I cannot deny. But that moon is opposing Uranus and the North Node. It's with the South Node today. So, shocking things could show up, could have us feeling some sort of way. We're in this, it's trying to find balance between Uranus, which has no emotion in it, and the moon, which is our emotions, our personal life, home life situations, and just our inner kind of workings right now. It's going through this like, well, I really want to connect, but is it actually going to bring me the return on investment that I want? Or I really want to try these new things to get value out of it. Is it going to show up with the ROI? I feel like a lot of today is like making the changes necessary or doing the things necessary in your life to get the purification and the return on investment for whatever it is that you're hoping for. So I think it's really, kind of like these are kind of financial aspects here. It's like, instead of looking at it financially, but, kind of treat yourself as the currency here today and be like, where am I putting my energy? Where am I putting my emotion? And kind of like doing the checks and balances. And it's like those checks and balances with Venus in this yod, which is probably the most powerful day of this yod, because Venus is at 25 and Neptune's at 24 and Pluto's at 26. So it's right in the sweet spot here. And Venus rules the value too, making sure that it's aligned with your happiness. It's aligned with really the reflection of life that you want to see, that brings you love, that you feel that love for yourself. And anything that's not showing up with the value of love in your life right now or making you happy, I think it becomes very clear. And I think in a more harmonious sort of way, it is showing us that we have to have the courage sometimes too, to receive that energy that we're looking to receive, or to just be in a place of accepting that things can get better instead of being fixated on things that don't let you feel creative, that make you feel kind of trapped. I think we can be getting at a lot of that energy today too. So it's kind of like unforeseen circumstances show up so that you can make the necessary move to get more investment into your life. And Mercury's definitely looking at the checks and balances in Libra here too, and it's starting to oppose Jupiter. Kind of like getting a few days of this, because Mercury's slowing down a lot, getting ready for its retrograde here in just 8 days. So, geez. Trying to understand the big picture is very difficult. Trying to, I guess, believe that any sort of way is going to be the way. I don't know. It's almost like you really have to get back to what you want to build relationships to, what you believe those stories can be. And instead of, constantly believing you can level out the scales by just adding more and more, maybe it is about, with a moon in Scorpio, knowing that it's actually okay right now to take some things off the scale. It's okay to make cuts. It's okay to let things kind of, in some way go to their grave. So trying to understand maybe what needs to be balanced out is probably the hard part. But again, Mercury is making that trine over to Mars too. So I think it's just the curiosity of like kind of playing the game, taking things off, putting things on, trying things. That's where we come to an understanding. And even with Mars and Jupiter in their sextile, like it's kind of the faith that the curiosity will show up with the balanced alignment and the ROI and the value of life that you're looking for, and the purification and the harmony, and also like it'll make more sense. So I feel like things make sense, but in a really like, fuck, that's really the truth of the matter right now. And in some ways we don't want to see that truth, but we got to look at the positive side too and know that nothing lasts forever, and that by working through things and coming to at least the understanding of what in your personal life makes you happy or doesn't make you happy, there can be a lot of revitalizing energy and a lot of kind of rising up like the phoenix in life if you're, willing to, I don't know, the moon opposing Uranus feels like try something different, like do something that you haven't done, switch things up, I think the sun too here in Virgo season is looking for a change of routine. So it's almost like we have to kind of force up the things we're doing, because it's almost like if we're not finding that love and that happiness that we desire right now, if we just keep doing the same thing over and over again but expect a different result, that's insanity, right? And I feel like we're all borderline about to go insane. No, I'm just kidding. We're probably fine. I'm borderline about to go insane. So I don't mean to project that on you all. Look, it's been a rough couple weeks. I'm really feeling that Jupiter retrograde in my 12th. I've been very reclusive. So, but Sterling's coming down to town tomorrow, or today, Thursday. So that'll be a nice switch up for me. And he'll probably be on one of these horoscopes. And just around in general. So that'll be good. The 10, or it's the 2? Is it? No, 10 of Cups in reverse. Oh gosh. All those comforts and things and all the beauty and the magic and all the good stuff in life. It's right there still, but I feel like we have to shift the perspective or the ideal of what that happily ever after sort of fairy tale is, because does it even make you happy to have that ideal? Is that dream of like the ultimate situation in life, does that even feel like it's real? Like does it feel like it has, I don't know, right? We got to get back to the emotional matter and like make sure that we're not putting our emotions so heavily on an ideal of what things look like, but like the present, so that we can get the changes made to get into what will bring us that ultimate happiness. The Star card, trusting that intuition, trusting that things, are shaken up right now, and it's okay because it's kind of resetting the story so that we have more of a guidance and more of a pull towards some of the more beautiful things in life that we want. It's almost like we have the wisdom now that it's going to make the rest of the story easier if we're willing to accept and learn from the things that we've already gone through in the past and those experiences and where we're at these days. Just using sort of that enlightened energy, if you will, of your own growth to progress forward on the story and to not play it dumb. I feel like this is, the stars it's gone through the first part of the major arcana, had the tower moment, and now it has all that wisdom and growth in life, that it's ready for this next chapter that's much more divinely guided. And it's really trusting that intuition and being excited for that, kind of fresh start energy. The 6 of Coins in reverse, I don't know. Not the time to be the charity case, or to need charity or handouts in life. I feel like we got to kind of deal with our physical stuff, our emotional stuff, all this stuff kind of on our own, and not, overextend to people, and make sure that we're giving ourselves the attention we need so that we really value ourselves and are taking care of the things that are very important in our life today. Because I think today is all about that investment of your energy and of your life, and you definitely want to make sure that you're putting it into you and not just everything around you. So pay attention to your happiness and the things that are going to brighten your day. It'll make things a lot better. I appreciate you all. Hope you have a great Thursday, and I'll see you all for Friday's horoscope tomorrow. Much love. Peace.